Hello and welcome to this wonderful edition of Take the Fair Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Me, Mr. Jason Bangers, and today we present you with the Lekato. What is the Lekato, I hear you ask? What is the Lekato, Simon?
I'd say it's a wireless guitar system.
You're right. Now here it is, I've got them switched on for you. I'll tell you what, in the dark, right, they just look like Batman's eyes. They're brilliant in the dark. These are wireless guitar connectors, okay? So you've got a receiver and a sender. And they've got jacks on the end of them. That's a bit dark, that camera today, actually, but never mind. Alright, jacks, you know, they're just wireless guitar things. I want to put a big shout out and a thank you to Leanne_6 eBay. I bought a pair and they were faulty. The switch was broken. So I sent them a text and said, this one's faulty. And they said, send us a video, and I did. And within a week, I got a brand new pair back in replacement of the other ones, and they let me keep the other ones. They didn't even ask for them back. So I think that's great after-sales service, isn't it? I mean, that's brilliant.
That is, yeah, that is very good.
Big respect to Leanne_6 on eBay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people demoing them with actual electric guitars, but we thought we'd do something a little bit different. We'd show you acoustic and then we'd show you bass.
People don't think about plugging their acoustics into these wireless things, but you should, because I'll tell you what, it sounds amazing. Obviously it helps if you've got a decent acoustic guitar. This is my Takamine, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I can get it down low enough for you to see. Anyway, let's see how it sounds. Right, so that's an acoustic guitar. Now you can go for a long walk with that, I'll tell you. You can go all the way to your back garden. Right, so what's bass guitar like then? It's really punchy. In fact, I think it's made my bass sound fatter. Yeah, lovely. I can't fault it. So there you are. That's the Lekato. Very cheap. Almost gear sluts will go, I ain't having that cheap crap. Right, I'm going to tell you this now. It's the best wireless system I have used. And I've had a few, but I think in the stats we will mention what's been wrong and what's right. So that probably brings me to this point. It's now time for Chumley Stats.
Oh, welcome to the stats again.
Yee-hoo!
It's stat time again.
It's stat time again, my favourite time.
So these are the Lekato WS-80, if you're looking for these. As Jay said, you've got your transmitter, receiver. These operate on 2.4 gigahertz.
Which is quite good at the moment, because most are all 5 gigs now. And there's not many people using 2.4, so this is actually becoming more sought after.
Yeah. So that's the frequency. As Jay said, people have done range tests and they reckon you can go up to 100 feet with these without losing the signal.
And you can, without a doubt.
If you've got 4 friends, or yourself and 3 friends, there's 4 different channels on these, so you could each have a set of these, so the whole band could be wireless.
Without interfering with each other.
Yep. And then you've got, apparently, because they're rechargeable batteries in these, you've got 8 hours playing time.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that.
Yep, and you've got, it says 5 milliseconds latency, but Jay will say there's no...
There's zero latency. That's the one thing about a certain product we're going to mention in a minute that had latency and it was noticeable. It says 5 milliseconds on there. Right, well, I can't feel any latency whilst playing this thing at all. And if people don't know what we mean by latency, it's when you hit the note and there's a delay between you playing the note and it coming out of the speaker. There's no latency, Si.
There is no latency.
So anyway, you just mentioned battery life there, so it says 8 hours. Right? I can tell you that I have had at least 15 hours out of these.
Blimey, that's good.
Seriously, at least 15 hours. I mean, I don't know how long that'll keep up for because they're rechargeable, so they're going to die at some point. What I mean is, after so many charges, they won't last as long. You can do 2 gigs without having to charge these again, that I promise you. Amazing.
Awesome. That's what you want to hear. Something's actually over spec for what they say. Before Jay got these ones, you had the, is it the X5?
X5
wireless system,
150 quid.
which is a awful lot more than these. We haven't said the price yet, but I'll ask Jay the price, but he knows because he bought them. How much did they cost?
£25. 25 quid. Can you believe it? Yes, you heard right. £25. 25 quid for wireless transmitter and receiver. Wow.
So the price of these, you could wireless up the whole band for less than the price of the X5.
The X5 it's an X and then VIVE, I think, X5. 150 quid. I bought a set. They were absolute pony. There was such latency and I just couldn't stand it. So we are happy-go-lucky today. The Lekato Wireless at £25. Just makes sense, doesn't it? And it's so much easier. And you can use them on all sorts of things. You'd be surprised. You can convert a microphone to fit on there. Right? If you have like a little adapter and stuff, you can do it. And you can turn your mics wireless. You can do loads. Just food for thought. So from this episode of Take the Fear Out of the Gear, from me, Jason Bangers, I'd like to say goodbye, tubers.
And it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And apologies about my guitar playing, but we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell. Ka-ching!